that is.
Hi there, Mark here again, and hopefully you've just seen some really cool running footage of this brand new 1/12 scale 3S brushless RC rally car from Rlaarlo. And if you didn't see any cool running footage, then something must have gone horribly wrong. Anyway, I've just received this XTS-P12 for review, and it's packed full of features. It's based on the recent and fantastic XTS-12 buggy, so I'm sure this one won't disappoint. It's available in two liveries. There's this white, blue and yellow version. There's also the black, white and red. Both look pretty cool. And being capable of speeds between 50 and 80 kph with the 3S battery, that's 30 to 50 miles per hour. This thing promises to be a bit of a handful, so let's get it out the box. And here it is. And isn't she a beauty? Just look at that. I think it's a great looking body, and they seem to have got the proportions really on scale. Yeah, I think that's a fine looking car. You might be able to see here there's a few bits and pieces that you get in the box. We'll go through that later. There's also a really cool new transmitter from Rlaarlo. Again, we'll have a good look at that in a bit. But as you can see from the look of this supplied sticker pack, I've already gone and applied all the stickers. Now the body does come with some really nice details and an excellent paint job. In fact, the R on the bonnet and the details on the roof here, all the stripes, the blue and the grey striping is all pre-painted from the inside of the body shell. But I do like the fact that they give you the option to put the stickers on as you see fit, and obviously if you want to, you could really go to town and personalise the car by fitting your own set of stickers. A nice detail feature of the body is it's got separate individual LED light pods at the front and at the rear, and it's even got a flame effect rear tailpipe. Now if you follow the rally scene like I do, I'm pretty sure you'll agree that this car looks very much like the 2013 Volkswagen Polo World Rally car. And doesn't it look great? One thing I do know that's going to be good though is the suspension. I haven't tried it yet, honest, but let's just have a test. Yeah, I just knew it. Rlaarlo pretty much get their damping spot on, and the spring rates and so on. Just look at the way that drops. There's no bounce at all. It's got lovely supple suspension, and it leans a bit, so it's going to tilt in the corners and give you that kind of a scale look. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good, guys. Just move these out of the way because, as I said earlier, this car is based on the chassis of the X12S buggy, which is here, so you can see this one's a lot wider. The track or the width's a lot wider. The chassis are the same, but I don't know if you can see there, the only difference really is the length of those lower wishbones being much shorter on the rally car, and obviously reducing that width and giving it a more scale rally car look. As I said, this has had a really good testing, and I think it's a fantastic buggy. The handling is brilliant. I'm just hoping this is going to rub off on this. It's a lot narrower, so it may be a bit more liable to rolling over or grip rolling in turns. Fingers crossed we can just get it sliding and gripping. Anyway, we'll find out very soon. So with all that, I think it's about time we got this on the bench, got the body off it, have a good look at the specifications, the build quality and all the bits and bobs that come with it. There you go, that's better. You can get a closer look at the car now. You can see all those painted details. There's a nice metallic effect in the blue and the grey. And you might be able to see the details on the vents there, that's all paint as well. And one thing you might have noticed is that there are no body posts sticking through, and that's because it's got a hidden clip system. If I get the light right, you can probably see these two clips here, and it's simply a case of pulling it up slightly and rotating. Obviously same with the other one. That's a fantastic way of getting the body off, but I have tried it, and for my big fat fingers I really struggle to get a grip on that to pull it back up to reaffix it. So my advice, when you're out running the car, if you've got big fingers like me, take a pair of long nose pliers and you can simply just grab that and twist it back into the locked position. So yes, it's a great thing. There's no body post and these clips work nicely for removing the body, but as I said, not so good for reaffixing the body shell. Now we'll employ the use of the Tomley finger And I'll just point out a few things. So you've got those shorter lower wishbones, as I said, but all four are the same, so it looks like you can interchange those, which is good for maintenance. A 2mm aluminium alloy chassis plate and hex hardware all the way through, which is cool. Just flip her over and we can remove the body. But as you can see, you have to be careful because of these cables here that are providing the control for the lights. I wish they'd have made those a little bit longer. You can see there's the control box at the top there. I'll just unplug these wires. There you go, there's a nice neat setup in there. The wires are firmly attached and routed to these light buckets. As I said, there's the rears there and the fronts, which are also attached to the front grille. So that's a bit more reinforcement there. You can see these actual prongs that stick down here. There's 4 prongs that help locate the body on the chassis. We've got a really robust bumper at the front with a nice firm foam on it, and at the back we've got this cool diffuser, and it's got that tailpipe with the flashing lead in it that resembles a turbo on the Overrun. Alloy oil-filled shocks all round with ball joint mountings, 3mm alloy front shock tower, and the same at the back. There's a strong looking brace that goes from that shock tower all the way down and connects to this central alloy brace, which then runs through to the back and up to the rear shock tower. A 45 amp brushless ESC waterproof fitted with the fan. That's got an XTS-P12 connector, which is also bolted down onto the chassis. I like that, so that keeps the cables nice and snug. And plugged into that is the battery that's underneath this strap here, and that's a 2200 mAh 3S. 11 kilogram metal geared servo, a 6-channel receiver in that protective case, 3600 kV uncensored brushless motor, complete with heatsink, and that has got a metal motor mount. Adjustable top arms all round to allow us to adjust the camber. Really difficult to see in there, but there is a sway bar or an anti-roll bar at the front and at the rear. Hidden under this little triangular piece of the chassis, if I push the suspension up, you might just see there's a drip screw there, which allows us to adjust the ride height, and that's for all 4 wheels. Obviously it's difficult to see, but it's got carbon steel drivetrain from front to back. You can just hear that when I move the car. Obviously it's constant 4-wheel drive, but in the front and the rear we've got oil-filled metal differentials, and hidden away right under there you might just be able to see the spring and the adjustment nut for the slipper clutch. And I almost forgot to mention a really important feature is this thing's also got a gyro stabilisation system. So let's have a quick look at the transmitter. And here it is. I think it's a new design for Rlaarlo, but I must admit it's a bit strange, but I actually quite like it. It's a good feel. Even my fat fingers fit into the trigger nicely, and yeah, it's a good size for the hand. We've got a foam covered steering wheel with a disc brake effect, which is rather nice, and it's got an added feature of this little extension here that allows you to drive one-handed. Really cool. We've got a switch on the side which allows you to set the speed from 50%, 75% and 100%. It is 6 channels, and I've checked the receiver, and the receiver does have 6 channels, but channel 5 and channel 6 aren't used at the moment. There's the power button here in the middle. Press and hold that on, it plays a little jolly tune. You see the power indicator up there. The indicator next to it is for the lights. So if I press the lights switch, that one pops on. And then we've got the button for the gyro. You do have to hold that down a little bit before that comes on and it beeps. And again, to turn it off, you have to hold it down for just over a second, I think. So you've got that button there and there to adjust the throttle trim, and then you've got the left and right steering trim. Up here is a display that says return voltage, 25, 50, 75 and 100%. I think that's supposed to indicate how much life you've got left in the battery in the car, but this is a pre-release version that I've got, and that doesn't actually work. But I'm pretty sure the final release version will have that feature enabled. But there's one last feature with this transmitter that I really like, and that is if we take the battery out, you'll see that it's not a typical AA or AAA, it's this lithium ion 3.7 volt battery. It just fits in the bottom like that. Push the cover on, and as it's lithium ion you can recharge it from within the transmitter using the standard USB-C port there, which you also get the lead provided for that port. Also in the box is the 3S charger, the USB-C cable I just told you about. You've got some hex wrenches, a box spanner, a couple of seals for those oil-filled diffs, and also in there you might be able to see the high-speed pinion, but I won't be fitting that because I think it's going to be fast enough as it is. Finally, there's the instruction book, which is more actually a sheet than a book. It does tell you everything you need to know, but I've got to say, they could have made the text a little bit easier to read. It's so small that, yeah, with my old eyes, I'm struggling to read that. But anyway, there's a couple of exploded diagrams and a full list of spare parts. Okay, press this button and release to power on. Let's get the body fitted. You should be able to see that gyro in operation there, counter steering for me. Okay, so the steering servo is pretty quick. You've got a decent bit of wheel speed. Just turn the lights on. There we go on the front. I don't know if you'll see the lights on the rear yet, I'm just about to see them. And the brake light. And there is that cool afterburner. Flames out the tailpipe. And luckily you can just about get your finger in here, under the back wheel, and get to the power button. Okay then, so I think I've covered everything. So now it's time to take it outside and see how it performs in the real world. Okay then, so I've got Alf on the camera.
Hello.
Hopefully he'll do a good job like he usually does. We come round to the skate park, haven't we, Alf?
Alright.
Don't worry, I'm not going to send it, because this isn't made for that. We're just going to see, because it's a nice smooth surface, see if we can get a bit of drifting going on. So yeah, let's get it turned on and have a go, Alf.
Alright.
Let's see how fast it is. That's crazy fast. You're going to have trouble following this dude, aren't you?
Yeah, I already am.
Whoa!
Is that the low suspension there hitting the...
Yeah. I think I've got the gyro one. Whoa, lovely donuts. It drifts beautifully, mate.
Yeah, it looks it. Smooth.
It is smooth, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little low.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Alf.
Whoa, crash bag wallop.
Let's have a look. It looks alright. Let's carry on.
See if you can get it going in a straight line, isn't it?
It's a very slippy surface too. No, that is fast though, isn't it?
What's it meant to go?
30 to 50, I reckon that'll easily do 30 on the stop gearing.
Oh, you do different gears on it?
Yeah, there's different pinion comes with it.
Oh. What's this on? Is this a higher or lower
This
one?
is the low speed pinion. Look at that drift. That is awesome. It's so controllable, dude. Well, I say it's controllable, but this surface is so slick. But that's got some speed on it. I mean, look at it go, man. Hear the tyres squealing. Again.
Did a little 180.
Oh,
dear
Alfie.
me. Sorry. This thing is a rocket.
Not like that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Didn't like that, did it?
No.
I'll see it again. One more.
Oh, it's nose
Failed.
down.
Oh!
Look at the dirt.
He's gone. How did you do that?
Yeah.
Get that back. He jumped a mile.
Right, so as you've just seen, I've had a go with this as well, and as someone that knows nothing about cars, nothing about RC in general, this is wicked fun, isn't it?
You enjoyed
just
it?
Point and squirt, it just goes. You smash it, you roll it, it's just, I mean, you can see for yourself.
There's no damage, is there?
No damage at all. Well, we smashed the
end off the tailpipe, but it still works.
So, I think this is a wicked bit of kit personally. I think that's great.
Nice one, Alf. It's good to get someone else's opinion, so yeah. That's both of us.
Yeah, love it.
Top car.
Yeah, we're both beaming now.
Okay, Alf, let's off-road. That was actually pretty good, wasn't it?
I couldn't see.
You couldn't see that?
No, the glare on the screen.
It handled the corner well. Scandi flicks, dude.
Yeah, that was nice.
Some big holes in this ground, though, mate. Yay! Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it on full power off.
Yeah.
Go on then, full power. Here we go. Ooh, she's alive now. Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh.
That was too. No, that was too fast. I wasn't expecting that.
That thing's a beastie, mate. You got it? Did you get that one?
Yeah. I shouldn't have worn a white shirt. Oh, blimey.
On his wheels. Whoa. Walk of shame, dude. Oh, Alf, that's just astounding, that is. Can't get over how well it grips on this dirt. Oh! Not so lucky.
No. It's a bit more holy.
Yes!
Whee.
That is fast, dude.
That's wicked. Wow. Oh, lovely. Oh. Wow.
What? Oh my God, he's on his wheels.
That was like a somersault flip, wasn't it? That was crazy.
So there you go. It's fast, it's tough, it's affordable, especially at $189 introductory price. It handles great, it looks fantastic. So do I recommend it? Well, the only thing I'll say is that every time my son Alfie got hold of this, he didn't want to give it back. So I think that says everything. Definitely worth a look. Walking back to the car, Alf doesn't want to stop playing with it, do you, Alf?
Tell me you wouldn't.
I'm walking along with the cam, you keep crashing it. I don't know what. He's crashed it again. Oh, look, he's gone and done it again. Put it away, Alf. It's time to put it away. Stop playing with it.